China, just the name makes you think of secrets, of ancient stories whispered through the ages. It's a huge country with an even bigger history, a tapestry woven with dynasties, emperors, and timeless traditions. Going to China is like stepping into a whole different world, a place that's been around for thousands of years where every corner has a story to tell. Forget everything you think you know about China. It's a land of contrasts and surprises. It's a country full of surprises where shiny skyscrapers stand tall next to ancient temples, where the past and future coexist in harmony, and super-fast trains zoom past rice fields where people still work by hand, blending the old with the new in a seamless dance. This is a place where the old and new don't just exist together. They mix together to create something really special, a unique blend that you won't find anywhere else. From the moment you arrive, it's like a whirlwind for your senses. The sights, sounds, and smells all come together to create an unforgettable experience. The amazing smells of street food, sizzling and aromatic, draw you in. The sounds of a busy market, filled with the chatter of bargaining and laughter. The bright colors of traditional clothes, vibrant and full of life. China wakes up your senses and makes you feel excited, alive, and ready to explore. Whether you're exploring the crowded streets of Beijing, where every turn reveals something new, or taking a relaxing boat ride down the Li River, surrounded by stunning karst mountains, every moment in China is an adventure waiting to happen. It's a place where every experience feels like a discovery. This is a place where being curious pays off, where every alley and street could lead to a hidden gem, where every new person you meet could lead to something exciting, a new story, a new adventure. It's a place to get lost in the unknown, to wander through maze-like alleys and dense bamboo forests, to challenge what you think you know, to see the world from a different perspective, and to welcome the unexpected. In China, every day is a new adventure, a new story waiting to be told. To get to know China, you gotta dig into its history. It's a land where the past isn't just remembered. It's lived and breathed every day. There are few places on Earth that feel so connected to the past. Walking through these streets, you can almost hear the whispers of ancient times. The Forbidden City in Beijing, once the most important place in the whole empire, shows just how grand and artistic the Ming and Qing dynasties were. This sprawling complex was the heart of Chinese power for centuries. Walk through its giant courtyards, past fancy gates and golden roofs, and you'll feel the weight of hundreds of years. Each stone and tile has a story to tell, a piece of history etched into its surface. Imagine the emperors who used to rule from here, having anything they wanted thanks to thousands of servants. Their decisions shaped the course of history, not just for China, but for the entire world. The Forbidden City is a masterpiece of Chinese architecture, a huge complex of palaces, temples, and gardens that shows off the country's imperial past. It's a place where art and power intersected, creating a legacy that still stands today. But history isn't just stuck in museums in China. It's part of everyday life. From the bustling markets to the quiet temples, the past is always present, influencing the modern world in countless ways. In Xi'an, check out the Terracotta Army, thousands of life-sized clay soldiers guarding the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. This incredible archaeological find offers a glimpse into the mind of a ruler who sought to protect his legacy even in death. It's a testament to how ambitious and clever the ancient Chinese were. Each figure is unique, a reflection of the diverse and skilled artisans who crafted them. These places aren't just tourist traps, they're real connections to a rich and fascinating history, a reminder of how important Chinese civilization has always been. Visiting them is like stepping back in time, offering a deeper understanding of a culture that has shaped the world in so many ways. Nothing says China like the Great Wall. It snakes across mountains for thousands of miles, and it's both a mind-blowing example of engineering and a reminder of the country's tough past. To really get the wall, you gotta walk on it. Feel the rough stone under your feet, look out at the huge view, and imagine the soldiers who used to guard this border. Every brick and watchtower has a story of struggle, sacrifice, and the strength of the human spirit. The Great Wall shows what people can do when they work together. It's a symbol of China's toughness and determination. It reminds us that even when things seem impossible, human creativity and never giving up can win. But the Great Wall isn't just some old thing from the past, it's a living monument, a place where people from all over come to connect with China's past and present. Chinese food is an adventure for your taste buds. It's a culinary journey that takes you through a rich tapestry of flavors, aromas, and textures, each dish telling a story of its own. Forget about those fortune cookies and chop suey you get at some Chinese restaurants. Authentic Chinese cuisine is a world apart, offering a diverse range of dishes that reflect the country's vast geography and cultural heritage. Real Chinese food is a whole other level, a mix of flavors and textures that changes depending on where you are in China. From the bustling food markets to the quiet countryside, each region has its own unique culinary identity. In Sichuan, get ready for spicy dishes that make your tongue tingle with chili peppers and Sichuan peppercorns. The bold and fiery flavors are not just about heat but also about a complex interplay of spices that create a memorable dining experience. In Cantonese cuisine, expect light, fresh flavors and lots of seafood. The emphasis is on preserving the natural taste of the ingredients, often through steaming and stir-frying, resulting in dishes that are both delicate and flavorful. And in Shanghai, you gotta try the city's famous soup dumplings, filled with tasty broth and tender meat. These little pockets of joy burst with flavor in every bite, making them a must-try for any food lover. But food in China isn't just about eating, it's about sharing, bonding, and creating memories. Meals are often communal, with dishes placed in the center of the table for everyone to share. It's a social thing, a way to connect with friends and family over steaming bowls of noodles or plates of dumplings. The act of sharing food fosters a sense of togetherness and community. If you get invited to a family's home for a home-cooked meal, you'll experience real Chinese hospitality. It's an honor and a chance to taste dishes that have been passed down through generations. From busy night markets to fancy restaurants, China has a food adventure for everyone, no matter what you like or how much you want to spend. The variety is endless, and each meal is an opportunity to discover something new. Come hungry, and get ready to be amazed. The culinary landscape of China is vast and varied, promising a feast for the senses that you won't soon forget. Section 5. Beyond the big cities. While China's giant cities like Beijing and Shanghai are bursting with energy, the real heart of the country is in its smaller towns and villages. Here, life moves at a slower pace and old traditions are still a big part of life. Explore the beautiful water towns of Suzhou and Zhouzhuang, where canals wind through old neighborhoods and traditional wooden houses line the waterways. Take a boat ride, enjoy some tea in a tea house overlooking the water, and see a way of life that hasn't changed much for centuries. Out in the countryside, huge rice paddies stretch as far as you can see, creating a patchwork of green and gold. Visit a tea plantation in the misty mountains of Yunnan and learn how people have been growing tea for centuries. These rural areas give you a peek into the soul of China, where people live in harmony with nature and tradition. Section 6. The Spirit of the Water. No other natural wonder represents China's spirit like the Yangtze River. Flowing for thousands of miles from the Tibetan Plateau to the East China Sea, it's the lifeblood of the nation, a source of food, transportation, and inspiration for thousands of years. A cruise down the Yangtze is something you'll never forget. Glide past towering cliffs, bright green rice paddies, and busy river ports. See the Three Gorges Dam, an amazing feat of engineering that controls the river's power. Along the banks of the Yangtze, you'll see a little slice of Chinese life. Fishermen casting their nets, farmers working in their fields, and kids playing by the river. The Yangtze reminds us that everything is connected, a symbol of China's enduring spirit. Section 7. Ancient Traditions, Modern Life. One of the coolest things about China is how easily old traditions mix with modern life. In a bustling city like Shanghai, you might find a Taoist temple tucked away on a quiet street, its incense smoke rising up among the skyscrapers. Go to a traditional tea ceremony and experience the peaceful ritual of making and serving tea. Visit a Buddhist monastery and watch the monks going about their day. These ancient practices offer a sense of peace and quiet amidst the craziness of modern life. China is a country that honors its past while looking forward to the future. It's a place where tradition and modernity aren't enemies but two sides of the same coin, creating a vibrant and ever-changing culture. Section 8. Finding Your Own China. China is a country of endless possibilities, a place where you can have any kind of adventure you want. Whether you're into history, culture, nature, or just want to experience a different way of life, China has something for everyone. Learn a few basic Mandarin phrases, try your hand at bargaining in markets, and be open to new experiences. The more you put yourself out there, the more rewarding your trip will be. Don't Don't be afraid to get lost in the small streets, to talk to locals, and to step outside of your comfort zone. These are the experiences that will stay with you long after you've gone home. Section 9. An unforgettable journey. China is a destination that will stay with you long after you've left. It's a country that makes you question what you thought you knew, broadens your horizons, and leaves a lasting impression on your soul. From the moment you arrive in China, you'll be caught up in a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and experiences. The things you see, hear, and smell in China are unlike anything you've ever experienced before. So pack your bags, open your mind, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. China is waiting to share its wonders with you. This is a journey you won't forget anytime soon.